at Portland's premier comedy cage match. Are you ready for a cage match? Yeah! OSHA said that we had to take away the actual cages. It resulted in too many abrasion injuries. But we're still gonna have a real aggressive comedic competition here tonight. We're having two amazing teams that are coming up from our Thursday night throwdown show. That's like our sister or brother show. 3 teams go into there, 1 wins, and they come up to here, and then they compete against the team that's been winning Friday night fights previously. Woo! And tonight we got a great one because we have a team that's going on for their 5th win tonight. And yeah, that's a pretty big deal. 5 is not often seen in Friday night fights, so we'll see how that goes. But I just want to quickly draw some attention to this amazing stage that Curious Comedy has, and it looks so great because my man in the sky, Anthony, in the booth. Little round of applause for Anthony. Thank you, Anthony, for putting me in these beautiful lights. And we got Morgan at the door. Everyone got a really warm, wonderful welcome. Credit card transactions happening at the speed of light. It is a wonderful time of year. It is the holidays. As my girlfriend told me on the way here, it's really a great time of year for traffic lights because the red and the green look super festive. So the next time you're sitting in the light, think about that. That's a really optimistic view of the world. Thank you, Emily. Yeah, she's wonderful. She's wonderful. All right. I'm bantering. Let's bring out our teams. Do you guys want to see our teams? Yeah, you're not here to see me. This is a really wonderful duo. When I saw their names coming up on the set list, I said this is gonna be a good show. We got a great duo going by the name of Dock of the Bay. Woo! Oh, they're coming out! You guys are supposed to be here because you guys won Thursday Night Throwdown and you guys have earned the fucking right to be here tonight. I realize now by saying your name, that was the universal cue to get your ass on stage. So that was...
We'll go again. Yeah.
No. Okay. We're good. I'm going to shoo you guys away in just a minute anyways. I did want to ask you guys, are you fans of Otis Redding?
Yes. Absolutely.
Was that the inspiration for the name of the group?
Yeah. I mean, we say it one time. We say it all the time. All the time.
That was ambiguous. I like it. All right. Everyone put your hands together for Dock of the Bay. All right. Now, coming back to defend their championship title, they're going on for their 5th win at Friday Night Fights. Everyone, please put your hands together and you guys can actually run on stage this time. We're super clear. You guys know you're supposed to run out? All right, put your hands together for band practice. As you can see, we've got a great competition for you all. Now, the competition is simple. We're going to have one team perform, then the other team perform, and then you, the audience, gets to vote on who goes on. Do we have an incumbent, or do we have a new reigning champ, all right? But we need to decide the set list, right? Who goes first, who goes second? We can't have them going at the same time. That'd be super confusing. Are we going to trash talk?
Yeah.
You're the last person I would expect to hear that from, Jake. Yeah, we can trash talk Jake. Really strong contenders over here on my right. Do you have a strategy or some sort of a plan for keeping your throne tonight?
And at the risk of sounding a little too aggressive, we hope to build on the trust and respect we've earned.
You want to go? You want to fucking go?
We just hope to do our best to make you proud. Thank you.
See, that is what I expected you to say, Jake. That was exact. All right, yeah. Dock of the Bay.
Yeah.
You guys, you looked like serious business in the green room. What's your plan tonight?
Well, our plan for tonight is to just really have a good time.
Just a really good time.
Really good time. Really good time. Really good time. Yeah, all right. So, by having good times and respecting people, whatever the hell, yeah, all right. That's how we're gonna do this. I'll think about that real hard.
Try it.
I'll try it someday. All right. So we need to decide the set list. So we're gonna do a simple little game called Category Pow to determine who goes first and who goes second. And Category Pow is usually a game that I like to play with 3 people on each team. So that's not gonna work. So what I need is a champion. You know, in the olden days, you used to nominate someone to come and fight for you? Well, it's not fight for, but it's fight with. Is there someone who would like to be nominated to fight with Doc of the Bay? Raise your hand. I see a lot of people pointing. You wanna?
I don't know. You should do it. You should do it.
Yeah, I think you should. And what is your name?
Leslie.
Leslie, welcome to City. All right, and now can we get someone who will fight for band practice? Raise your hand. Still a lot of pointing in the back of the room. No hands raised. I think the woman in the red, she can bring her drink. What's your name? Dana. All right, put your hands up for Dana, everyone. All right, so I think everyone knows this game, but especially for Leslie and Dana, how we're gonna play this game is I am going to get a category from the audience. It could be like types of cheese. Don't do types of cheese. That one always comes up. Cheese is on your mind, Portland. And then I'm going to point at you, and when I point you, you have to say something from that category, like Gruyere, Parmesan, whatever.
Monster.
You're stilted. That's right. Here's the thing, though. If you stumble, if you repeat, if you say something that is not cheese and everyone knows it, then the audience gets to say pow! No, that's right. We say pow. On the count of 3, say pow. 1, 2, 3. Pow! Yeah. Okay. So imagine the category is like cheese, and I'm like, oak tree. What do you say? 1, 2, 3. Pow! Yeah. All right. You know the rules? You know the rules? We clear? Feel good? All right. Let's get started with category pow. Can I get a category from over in this section? College degrees. Undergraduate, master's, doctorate, all the above? Yes. All right. Now, you can have a college degree in some pretty niche things, but if it's too niche, you know what to say. Right, okay. No one actually has a degree in like French cheese culture studies or whatever. All right. Anyways, so on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3.
Psychology.
Sanskrit.
Music.
Microbiology.
Humanities. English literature.
Medical. Phys ed.
Psychology.
Chemistry.
Studio art.
Art.
Chemistry 2.
It's next in line. Chemistry 2.
Chemistry 2, yeah. All right, that's a mercy round. Get back in here. You finished alive. That's a great demonstration. Jump on that chemistry 2 crap, right? All right, so can I get a new category? Kylie, did you wake up with that, like, already thinking? You know what? I'm gonna go with it. Shades of green. It's pretty subjective, but especially you need to call pow if it's a bullshit colored green, alright? I'm counting on you, Tyler. Alright, shades of green.
Lime.
Seafoam.
Gem. Puke. Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
I think that was a pow for Tyler. That was a pow. I think emerald.
I said gem and I stuck with it.
Yeah. All right, can I get another category from over here?
Types of pasta.
Types of pasta. Yes. All right, pizza pasta. Go.
Macaroni.
Rotini.
Linguine. Farfalle. Capitelli. Linguini.
Spaghetti.
Oh, down to the champion. Hey, once again, all right. Now, 1 to 3, but I think you guys are pretty good. All right, can I get a category from over here?
Bands.
Bands.
Different bands.
Different bands. Bands. All right. You guys ready on your bands? Band practice. Oh. 3, 2.
Leonard Skinner.
Foo Fighters.
White Stripes.
Green Day.
The Beatles.
Led Zeppelin.
Caramel. I'm gonna start saying unfinished shit.
All right. Let's get a category from
Skincare options.
dogs. Breeds of dogs. All right. Good. Ready? I love how the actual performers.
Hey.
That was easy. I'll let them pass. Okay. The actual performer. Dogs. All right. Here we go. 1, 2.
Poodle.
Corgi.
Beagle.
Chihuahua.
Hey, thank you for coming on the stage, Listen, if you win, we're just going to give you your own show after this. All right. Raise your hand if you feel like you can
Also,
trust
I
the
know
best
him.
category that you've just been sleeping on forever. Right there. Famous Mr. I hesitate to use an example because it'll use up the category.
Yeah, don't. We need everything we
Yeah. Famous Misters. Set. Go.
Roboto.
Mr. Bond.
Miyagi.
Mr. Potato Head.
Mercy.
Mr. Rogers.
Mr. Hulk.
Can I do a timeout really quick? Is it just
It's
any
implied.
man's name?
I think it was
Mr. Potato Head.
Miyagi. Roboto.
Yeah, Mr. Darcy. Okay, no. You had me fooled if you like those.
That was implied. My apologies.
No, that was unfair. I apologize. I admit that. You're doing great, Leslie.
Do bugs.
I'm not doing bugs, Matt. Brewery. Microphone on. I feel like I'm yelling a hell of a lot. That's all right. It's a great prop. All right. Breweries. Get set. Go.
Deschutes.
Blue Moon.
Sierra Nevada.
Tobiashi's. Michelob.
Santos.
Also,
All right. So, as the winners of category POW, band practice, you get to decide. Do you want to go first tonight, or are you going to go second tonight?
He blinked twice, so we're going second.
All right. That means that Duck of the Bay is going to go first.
Yeah, we are.
All right. So, all right. Awesome. Everyone, give a round of applause for them. Neutralize the stage before they come out. All right. I also just want to put together a bit of a preview. We got a great comic coming out for a third act tonight. So after the improv, while you guys are voting, we have Dan Weber coming out here to do some stand-up, which is going to be killer. We got a great great fucking show, but it's starting right here, right now, with Doc of the Bay!
So misleading. Yeah. Hi, we're Doc of the Bay, and to get started, I'm gonna need a little help from someone on this half of the room. Hello, person sitting right in front of this candle who I can see. Hi. Do you have like a favorite aunt? Or just an aunt?
Like a family?
Yeah, like a family aunt. Yeah, can I have their name?
Debbie.
Debbie. Thank you, Debbie. D.
And on this side of the room, does anybody have a favorite uncle? Jordan, thank you.
You didn't single them out like
I didn't single them out. Not a monster.
Debbie, D.
Yeah. And, wow, I forgot. Jordan, thank you. J.
That's a J. Yeah, thank you. That's real cool of Dad to trust us with all his antique swords.
I know, right? Just a couple of girls in a room with a bunch of sharp stuff. That's right. Okay. Oh, wow. Watch it with the pointy end. I won't. What? I feel like we should do a sword fight. We've been talking about this for a long time.
No, these are swords for looking at and for talking about history with. They're not for fighting, is what Dad always says. So.
I mean, but like, are we really fighting or are we just having fun? You know what I mean?
No, with you it would be really fighting. I know how you get. You cannot just have fun. You are competition. If we fought now, one of us would not leave this room alive. So I'm gonna.
I know, but like, I gotta take my aggression out somewhere. Julie,
Yeah.
come on. We've talked about this. We've dreamt about it. We said, hey, someday we're gonna be in a sword fight.
Haven't you said that to each other?
I mean, I've said it out loud and you ignored me, but.
No, remember that. I'm just saying that is a 1915 post-Civil War pre-doctorate sword, so be gentle with it.
I mean, what's the worst that's gonna happen?
And you could snap it in half. Do you know how many men have been skewered on the end of that sword? You could just break it in half and just snap like a twig. And Dad would, whoa, he'd give us that disappointed look and he'd say, "It's all right, I still love you. Material goods are not what matters. I'm glad you didn't get hurt." But inside you know what he was saying is, "I wish you had been stabbed instead." I'm just saying that's what Dad would say. I'm not saying, that I think it. I think it would be really fun for us to sword fight.
I guess that's where I get it from, you know? From Dad.
Yeah? Wow, we both did a cool
Did
sword
we?
flip.
I didn't see yours.
Okay, that's fine, but I can do this. So. Okay, well, that's fine.
Jordan! Jimmy! Jordan!
Jimmy!
Jordan!
Jimmy!
Jordan!
Jimmy!
Jordan! Jordan! Jordan!
Please. Oh, I'm swallowing your hair.
I wish you would swallow my hair, because then that means you'll never leave.
No, I know. I won't leave. Please ingest my hair. No. I can't ingest your hair.
Please don't ingest.
It sounds really awful.
Well, just when
careful.
I know the edge of the train platform is getting closer and closer. Just like the train that's gonna take you away from here is getting closer and closer.
I know. Choo choo and I'm away.
What?
I know.
No, say that again.
Choo choo and I'm away. Look, Deborah, I have to go.
Jordan, stop.
I have to go to war.
You don't, Jordan. You could run away, start a new life. You don't have to go to war.
No, I do.
You can be a conscientious objector.
No, I have to have some meaning in life. And that's war, honey.
Jordan!
Debbie! Debbie!
Don't go to war!
No, I have to. It's the only way.
But if you do have to go,
I do.
then take this sword I have in my sock.
I had it there the whole time.
Yeah, it's been really hard to bend my knee, and it hurts a little bit. But it's for you, Jordan.
Sweet. I really appreciate that.
When you're out there in Tribeca fighting off the Confederates, I want you to remember me. And every time you see a man's I leave his eyes, I want you to think of me. Wow, your shirt is so long, Widow. Just gotta keep my torso up, you know, for the war.
Oh, good, Debbie. Hey, Jordan. Hey, Debbie. Jordan.
Hey, Daddy.
Jordan.
Hey.
Hey. Jordan.
Hey.
Jordan. Hey, ho. Ho. Hey. Hey. Ho. Jordan. Debbie. Hey, Jordan and Debbie, eh? Jordan. Jordan, Debbie. Hey. Debbie and Jordan.
This is really easy for me.
Oh, I can tell.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the cocktails. I'll be there soon.
Okay. I'm just trying to keep the people at our table that we're serving entertained.
I know.
And I feel like you got the easier
You're
job.
doing a good job. You're doing a good job. Really, you're doing a good job.
It's fucking gin and tonic. It has 2 fucking ingredients. How long could it take? Can you please get their drinks? I'm so fucking tired.
The bartender is entertained.
Leslie, I know this was a really good idea to open this dance bar, but I feel like I'm doing a lot of the work and getting none of the drinks.
Tina, it's okay.
Like, I don't even think this is alluring anymore. I think it's just sad.
There's one ready, but I have to wait for the other.
Oh my
They
God.
gotta arrive at the same time.
You got that one bad Yelp review about the drinks arriving at different times, and now.
Don't bring that up.
Well, maybe Beardmaster 14 had a good thing going. Maybe when he said this idea was too constricting and niche, and that we would never survive as a dance bar.
Oh my God, I can't
He was
believe you
right.
brought that up.
Can I have a talk with you? I never went to dance lessons, I'm sorry.
No, but you're really good at it. You're a natural.
I think we should stop being business partners.
You think we should stop being business partners? What do you mean?
I think we should, like, stop being business partners.
I don't believe in that.
I think that you
that's
should open
true.
your bar and I'll open my dance club and they can be different things. Because together they're too much. Nobody drinks, they just buy drinks that are really complicated so we have to dance for longer.
I think that's our shtick, though. I think that's what makes us special.
Is it? Yes. I thought it was our sparkling personalities.
Well, that too, but I think the dancing really adds something.
Knock, knock! Knock, knock! Knock, knock! Who's there? Who you are? You are there! You are there! You're there? There. All right. Well, I'm here!
And we can both have our own little piece of the moon.
I traveled for so long.
Yeah, we all did. It's space.
I thought I was the only one.
Oh, you didn't think there were other rockets in the sky?
No, I did. But I thought you were all losers.
Oh.
You were all behind.
Oh.
And I secretly wished I thought I'd see you here.
Oh. Gonna bring up our days at the Space Academy?
That's right. Sorry, that really turns me on.
What? I'm just standing, my shoulders are squared, my legs are hurt, and this isn't very sexy.
That looks really good.
What are you into? Frankenstein? I don't know what this is.
I'm into boxing.
Stop
Boxing people.
This is just like Space Academy. Every time we went out on a fake mission, you tried to distract me by telling me I was sexy in my swimsuit.
Space camp.
Space camp. It's camp, so there's swimsuits and space. It doesn't matter because I freaking planted New Zealand's flag on the moon first. So USA can go, suck it.
Not if I talk you out of it first.
Yeah, how are you gonna do that when I've got this?
Yeah, you still want to talk me out of it?
Yeah, I do.
What's going on back there?
You know what's going on.
What's happening back there?
You know what's going on.
I don't think I do.
Tight squeeze.
I can't really tell that the spacesuit is full of air. So it just, there's a slight shuffle on the mylar outside.
No. No. Hey, hey. No.
You wait long enough, it'll move. Yeah. I'm waiting for you to move. Nah, if you wait long enough, it'll happen. Young traveler. If you're going to cross my swamp, you'll just have to wait for me to move.
They warned me about this.
Yes. There are many stories told of me. Yeah. The swamp squatter.
Swamp squatter. Swamp squatter who has a daughter but didn't fodder.
That's right, I didn't fodder my daughter. I sent her off to college. Because I don't have a degree, and that's why I squat here at the swamp. And I didn't want her to have the same struggles I did. Young traveler, do you feel good about yourself now?
I do, yeah.
Well, young traveler, something brings everyone to this swamp. What brings you here?
Well, I'm trying to get past you so I can get...
That's not a reason to come to the swamp.
Well, I mean...
It's about the journey, not the
I didn't come to the
destination.
swamp. I'm trying to get past you to get to the hill.
What lies on the hill?
Lies on the hill.
On the hill,
is
what
the
lies on
stone
it?
Of
The what?
wander.
The stone?
Stone of wander.
Young traveler, what needs have you for the stone of wander?
Well, I've always wandered, you know? I've always wandered and wandered.
See, I'm just gonna pause you for a second because something called the stone of wander makes me think it would make you wander more, which is what it sounds
Maybe
like
it
you want.
does, but I don't know that because I never met the stone of wander.
I'll move eventually. Just keep going.
I see you moving.
I'm not.
You told me your secret.
What? Oh, it wasn't my secret that I didn't fodder my daughter? That wasn't enough of a secret for you?
That's just the door to the secret.
A secret so deep I might not even know it about myself. What speak of you? What do you speak of? What are the words that you're thinking of saying? Make them come out your mouth so I can stop talking.
Well, we all know what you really did out in the swamp. You know?
People
Where
are
is your
talk-
daughter, right?
People are talking about me, what I do out in the swamp.
Yeah. We know your daughter's on that post.
She's just napping. What?
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 What? What?
What?
Hey.
Oh, hey. Oh my God.
Long time no
Hey.
see.
Yeah.
You're sewing in your backyard?
Oh gosh, I just love the light, you know? Good golly.
Yeah.
They say that natural light makes it so that you'll lose your eyesight slower.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's really impressive.
Well, you know, it's kind of a plague among seamstresses.
What is?
Well, you sew a lot, so you go blind eventually, and I'm trying to put it off by sitting out in the sun and sewing. I'm also from Ireland now.
I'm right there with you.
Oh, man.
Because we're in Ireland.
What?
We're in Ireland.
You're trying to say we're an island?
We're in Ireland.
Let me tell you, it's a busy season. It's wedding season.
Oh, yes, it's wedding season.
I've been sewn so many dresses.
You have been. I haven't received a dress.
Are you getting married?
No.
So you're just gonna frolic about in a wedding dress about
Yes.
town, get your milk and your eggs and your ham?
Well, I just been feeling myself. I don't need anybody else but myself.
So you're gonna marry yourself?
Well, maybe eventually.
If you're ready. If you both have a talk and decide you're ready, that's funny. Haha.
Yeah, I already had the talk, so
It's just
ready for the
yourself.
dress.
Okay. Well, you gonna pay me?
With my hair?
You know I've lusted after your hair for years. Don't tempt me. Think now I'm Scottish.
Cha-cha. Are you ready for the dance tonight?
I've been practicing my sexual slouching.
Oh my god. Oh, I love sexual. That reads sexual to me. Oh,
Thank you. I just know that when the dance actually starts, I'll be up against the wall, just not wanting to dance, so I've got to look good while I'm doing it.
right. That is.
And you're gonna hit the dance floor, aren't you?
That's right.
You're a real toe tapper.
That's right. I'm trying something new this time.
Oh yeah,
Gladys.
hit me.
Here we go.
Hit me. Oh, call that one getting crust off your shoe?
That's right. It's called crusty moves.
Oh. Sock hop boys go crazy for that, don't they? Sorry, did you get a little powder in your
Yeah.
foot?
Yeah.
Gotta make me look real good for the dance, those
That's right.
boys.
Show it to me again, lady.
Oh, okay. Damn.
I've always wanted to be you, Gladys.
Well, you can just hunch your shoulders forward and hold your stomach like you're gonna take a big poo.
I have to do this, Gladys.
Okay.
Oh, the sweet microphone. Oh, you're back, baby, you're back. I don't need to yell so much anymore. All right, reset the clock, there we go, 17 minutes. All right, cleanse your palate, because we got a fresh new act, whole new impression to make on you tonight. Everyone, coming back for their 5th time, band practice!
Thank you all so much for being here. We're band practice. All you're going to see is a band practice. That's what we're doing. We're going to drop into the middle of a band practice. We don't know what we're rehearsing for, so one suggestion I'd love to get is, what's the thing we're rehearsing for?
Funeral.
Open mic.
Funeral. Open mic at the funeral. Great. All right. And,
Okay.
so we need one other thing.
First
to
idea,
figure
best
out,
idea.
Yeah, first idea, best idea. We need to figure out what kind of band we are. What's the name of one of our hits? Preferably a song that doesn't already exist.
Snickers in space.
Snickers in space?
Yeah.
Great. That's my favorite. Yeah. All right, this is band practice.
I don't know, man. I mean, seem happy, but it seems you really seem happy,
Yeah, I feel great.
but it just feels like you could be getting scammed.
No. Leslie told me that I would not get scammed. Leslie is my friend.
Yeah, but you haven't met her yet.
Okay? That doesn't. How does that mean she's not my friend?
How does that mean?
She's not my friend. I phrased it weird.
Have you seen a picture of her?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Why that?
What's that?
Dude, what does she look like, I guess?
Oh, it was blurry. I'll say that.
Okay, You said you went on a date last week, but then you haven't met.
Okay, yeah, it's a new kind of dating where you don't go on a date.
What do you do then if you're not going on a date? Are you just sitting at your computer waiting for her to message you or something?
I was sitting at my computer waiting for her to message me. Yeah, yeah. But then when she did, she sent a picture.
Okay.
And honestly, I kind of prefer that she left it up to my imagination.
Yeah.
I kind of prefer that, you know?
You prefer that.
Mystery, intrigue.
Okay. I'm happy for you, man. You seem happy.
You want it's the holidays. I feel great. This is the first time in a couple years I've had someone.
I know. That's part of the thing. I didn't even really want to bring it up because you've been so sad recently, and it's just to see you shaking that again.
It's good, right?
Yeah.
It feels good to be back on the tam. Yeah.
Night on the tam.
Night on the tam. Yeah.
Awesome, man. You're cheering me up. Yeah.
You're already in a great mood.
I know, but we're playing a funeral. So I was just depressed.
Yeah. I forgot. I forgot we're playing at a funeral.
Yeah.
Legitimately forgot. Yeah.
That's what I'm here for. I keep the schedule.
Keep the schedule.
Like, make sure we practice.
Yeah, thank you.
I keep an eye on your internet usage because I think you're being catfished, but...
No, dude, that's... No, dude. No. No.
Hey, I don't even... Maybe we just don't even talk about it for...
Let's not talk about it.
Great.
Yeah, let's talk about the gig.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the funeral.
Yeah. I know. I posted on social yesterday, super stoked, and it just didn't feel right.
I know you shouldn't have done hashtag Portland bands for like a funeral. It's not. You don't hashtag funerals. I don't. Do you hashtag funerals?
It was. I clicked the hashtag and I followed it, and there was a ton of other posts all about other. So I think you do.
Okay. I guess that's cool.
What do you open a funeral with?
The saddest song we have.
You don't think you'd do something fun to kind of like...
Yeah, let's do a dance tune. That's what you were getting at, right?
Yeah. I was thinking maybe a dance tune.
Okay.
Oh.
Can I turn the bass up? Is that okay?
Yeah. How are you freaks doing tonight?
Yeah! I see a bunch of nasty freaks, eh?
If you're a nasty freak, say yeah. Yeah. Say yeah. Yeah. Say yeah. Yeah. Say ah. Dancing tonight.
Yeah, we're feeling alive.
Yep, that's right. We're dancing tonight. Got a girl on my left and one on my other side.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't think I'll ever die. I'm immortal. Yeah, I'm immortal. I stare death right down into his face. Tell him, hey, devil, get the hell out of this place. Cause this is Brad. My name is Chase. We're best friends. Hey!
Maybe everybody at the funeral starts clapping at this point. Yeah.
Cause I love being living.
Yes, he does.
I love being alive.
Yes, he
Boy,
does.
I love being alive.
Yes, he
Baby, you
does.
know that I love to be alive every single day. We gotta line this up. Feels good.
That feels like a good opener.
I think it's like, how do you get the crowd on your side, you know?
Well, because like some people come ready because they'll know we're gonna be
Yeah,
like
they heard of us.
somebody could be in the back grieving,
Oh.
and they're gonna be like, "Oh, give me something," and we've got it. I got it in my pocket, and it's a song.
I invited her.
What?
I've never invited someone to a funeral before, so.
You invited your
Leslie.
girl? That
Yeah, I call her my girlfriend. And she says, I'm not there yet. And I say, all right. I'll do the guitar. We can do,
I'm so concerned.
about what?
It just
I'm good, dude. Honestly, I'm good. Last time this happened, I was good with it.
that's true. You did get catfish literally already.
Yeah, and I don't eat seafood anymore, so. All right, so the crowd's feeling good, all right?
Yeah.
They're warm.
Yeah. They're thinking about everything they loved about
Living,
dancing,
feeling good,
yeah,
buffet.
yeah. Is Bon Appetit gonna be there? You know I love Bon Appetit.
Honestly, dude, I just watched the Cornish pasty redo that Chris did. Fucking crushed it. Chris crushed that Cornish pasty.
Yeah.
Hey man, power back up, buddy. That's my boy. That's my boy. That's my boy.
I have a heartburn or something. I have heartburn. What is it when you have a cheese, 4 cheeseburgers?
That sucks. That's what that is. Yeah. Yeah.
You should have been there.
You know, I don't like watching you eat that. I don't like watching.
I don't like watching.
I don't like watching. Uh-oh.
Let's do I don't like watching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it what key?
It's in C.
Yeah.
And it's got a.
Oh yeah.
Hey neighbor. So you're looking over the fence. Hey neighbor. You saw me getting freaky in my backyard. I hope you were impressed. I do it for what? some freaky.
Yeah, that's freaky.
That's freaky. That's freaky. That's freaky. That is so freaky.
That is so freaky. That is so freaky. That is so freaky. That is so freaky.
We have to talk about the last chord because it's so wrong.
All right. 1, 2,
Okay.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Again, you counted
1,
to
2,
6.
3, 7, 8, 9.
Let's call it good. Everybody's gonna be mourning anyway. They're not gonna notice if we end on the wrong chord.
I want to impress her. I want to impress her.
Leslie?
Yeah.
What if she doesn't show up? What if she shows up and she's not who you thought she was? I'll take that back.
She shows up, and she's not who I thought she was. Then I'll embrace her for who she is.
Damn.
I'm gonna try that.
I love that, man.
Thanks, dude.
Maybe we play her something special. Maybe get something awesome
Yeah?
for her. Like so that if she hears us play that song.
Oh my god.
Like Snickers in space.
All right, dude. Okay, if you want to go there, yeah. Let me just, hold on.
Don't worry, it's a short song. It's like, if they ask for an encore at the funeral, maybe we do this.
Still hold it.
Yeah. E minor.
That's what I thought, too.
Get your astronaut helmet. Get your astronaut boots. Get your little diaper thing, cause we're gonna get loose. Bring your candy, little snack for May. Bring your stickers, we're stacking stickers in space, stacking stickers in space.
Shouldn't the song be Mars Bars in Space?
Yes!
All right. Oh, I know you guys need a minute to clear out here. All right, you guys enjoy that? Both halves? Yeah? I was telling them before the show, the key to a good hosting job is having a hell of a good show to host. And I think I got a hell of a good show I'm hosting tonight. All right, now our volunteers will be passing out some pencils and paper so you can vote. I already see them out there. They're little pink slips of paper. Now, for everyone who maybe didn't hear the names earlier or whatever, band practice was the second one. And there we go. Thank you, Anthony. Round of applause for Anthony in the booth. Making my job easy. We got Doc of the Bay as well, obviously. We got great shows here at Curious. I invite you to look at our calendar. We're doing a lot of holiday special themed stuff this month, celebrating the green and red traffic lights of Portland and other festivities too. We also got a New Year's show, I believe, that we're putting together for this year. So check that out. That'll be a hot little commodity. There we go, the extravaganza. I want to go to an extravaganza. All right, they're all cleaned up. I see people have done, yeah, we're done voting. Done voting. Oh, we got a couple more up here in the front. All right. I'm gonna bring to the stage a really funny guy. You can see him tomorrow night at Kickstand Comedy downtown doing a show called Mashup. No, sorry, Moshup? Moshup. You can also see him on his podcast. No, you can't see him on a podcast. You can hear him on a podcast called What's More Metal, which is a hilarious concept, so check that out. You can find all the podcast stuff on your podcast app. I actually don't know the name of my podcast app. I think it's Podcast. Anyways, I'm done. What is that? Apple Podcasts. Yeah, that's it. You can find it there. All right, enough about that. Put your hands together for our wonderful third act tonight, everyone. Dan Weber!
In spite of my appearance, I am a firm believer in consent. That's a thing for me, everybody. I know I look like I wrote my manifesto in Klingon. That's a thing for me. It's not true, though. Didn't write a manifesto at all. I grew up in Tillamook, Oregon, which is spelled with 3 Ks because it's racist as fuck. I don't know if you've been there. It's a terrible, terrible place. Tillamook High School, the mascot for Tillamook High School is the Cheesemakers. Which sounds hilarious till you realize it's just grimly prophetic, like that's what you're gonna do when you graduate, right? The high school is located between a dairy farm, a cheese factory outlet, and a lumber mill in case you want to branch out after you graduate. It's a real shithole. So glad I'm gone. I am 49 years old, tried really hard not to get here. But it turns out when they say that drugs will kill you, not a promise. Did you know that? It's just one possibility out of many. Another one is this, right here. You can just end up like me, you know? They didn't even tell me which drugs. So I just did my favorite drugs. I did a fuck ton of mushrooms and acid. That's what I did. It did not kill me, it just made me super goddamn weird, you know? Like I would sip kombucha at a Slayer concert. That's kind of the vibe I'm giving off. It's not true, though. Kombucha's fucking gross. It tastes like Muppet piss, right? Drinking kombucha tastes like you're getting R. Kelly'd by Grover. It's just not okay. Is that the line? Fair enough. But I'm 49 years old. I'm 8 months away from turning 50. And when I was a kid, I was always a big proponent of better to burn out than to fade away, you know? I just didn't expect to pick door number 2, you know what I mean? Like, I thought I was a burnout guy for sure. 100% fader, right here. There gets, you know, look, and it's too late. Even if I wanted to burn out now, it'd just be too fucking late. If I'd have died at an orgy of a cocaine overdose at 23, like that guy lived like a savage, right? But if I do it at 50, I just shame my whole family. That's what happens. Not good. I really like the show. Really like the show Queer Eye for the Straight Guy. Really great show. I do have one big problem with it, though. At the beginning of every single show, I'm immediately jealous of every single guest because I know that guy's only one cardigan away from feeling pretty good about himself, right? That they're always so close already. Just stop playing a video game, get off the couch, you're gonna be fine. I don't think that's a big challenge. They're taking low-hanging fruit off the fixin' people tree. I wanna see them take on a challenge. I wanna see Queer Eye for the Broken Guy. That's what I wanna see. I wanna see them pull a guy out of a burned out squat who's still got a needle in his arm. He's been sharing with 8 other guys who all have full-blown AIDS. And let's see if teaching that guy how to make an egg white omelet, use a French tuck, is gonna fix his goddamn life. Spoiler, no, he's still a junkie. But it's a pretty good show as long as you ignore everything I just said just now, pretty good. There's another show on Netflix that I hate very much. I don't even remember the name of it. I just remember the lady who runs it. Her name's Marie Kondo. Is anybody familiar with Marie Kondo? If you're not familiar, she teaches people to walk around their house, pick up shit they own, and ask themselves, does this bring me joy? And if the answer is no, to throw it away, right? And that is some privileged shit, man. Like only 5% of the globe can even take advantage of that. Most of the time she'd walk into somebody's house, pick up a plate, be like, hey, does this plate bring you joy? And like, well, it's our only plate, so I guess. Would you like to critique the fork and the chair too, psycho? Get out of my goddamn house. By the way, if you pick up something in your house and it brings you joy, that better be your goddamn kid, right? If it's something you bought on Amazon Prime, you should have spent all that money on therapy, serial killer. What's wrong with you? But I want to see Marie Kondo take on a challenge, you know? I want to see Marie Kondo versus a hoarder. That's what I want to see. I want to see her walk into that house, pick up a broken umbrella, like, hey, does this broken umbrella bring you joy? Yes, it does. What about this other broken umbrella? Yup, love it. What about this other broken umbrella? Yes. Yes to all of it. Yes to all 30 broken umbrellas. Yes to every single one of the brown newspapers I've in stacks, covering every single flat surface in my goddamn house. I even love all 17 dead cats. The only thing you could do for me, Marie Kondo, is teach me the most effective way to fold up a flattened rat so I can get to a shower instead of being bathed in 6 months. And I know that's mean to hoarders, and they don't really deserve it, right? They're just doomsday preppers without a plan. That's all they are. They're just gathering shit they think they might need. And honestly, in the case of the apocalypse, you're absolutely going to want to know a hoarder, for sure. Yeah, that broken umbrella is going to be bullshit for keeping rain off your head. You can totally turn it into 22 blowgun darts and 2 shivs, for sure. And when the bullets start flying, you're absolutely going to want to be in a house covered with stacks of newspapers. That's just safe. And nothing but nothing is going to take the fight out of a raging cannibal more than getting hit in the face of a goopy dead cat. That's for sure. Not even hungry anymore. They just don't want to eat you at all. The rest of my set is going to be kind of dark. So I'm going to give you guys a safe word. That safe word is holy shit. And if at any time during the rest of my set it just gets to be too much, you don't want to hear any more, just shout out holy shit, and if enough of you do, we'll just change directions immediately. Are we cool with that? Are we fine with that? Okay. Yeah, say holy shit once, just to get it out of your system. Holy shit! All right, perfect. So I'm adopted, clearly, and people use it as an insult, you know? They'll be like, ah, you weren't wanted. Oh, really? Because my parents spent $10,000, filled out 500 pages worth of paperwork, and waited 3 years on a waiting list for a white baby because they're racist. Your mom just came to your dad with a positive pregnancy test and was like, and he was like, that's it, right? One of us was wanted, it's this guy right here. I'm a selected baby. You people are lottery babies. Your parents pulled on a handle and you fell out of the slot. You're not fucking special. But because I'm adopted, people think I have a lot of skin in the abortion game. They're like, oh, Dan, how would you have felt if you'd have been aborted? I'm like, well, I'd have felt like you saved me about 49 years worth of hassle. I'm not saying I'm sad to be alive, right? But if something had come to me in the womb and said, hey, Dan, spoiler, name's gonna be Dan. Hey, Dan, here's the entirety of your life. Do you want to live it? I'm like, ugh. Bust out the Cuisinart, son. Get me the fuck out of here. I don't want to do it. I wouldn't, you know? Not a lot of positive thoughts rattling around in this old head of mine. I legitimately have thought about killing myself every single day since I was 5 years old. Right? Which means I've had some adorable suicide ideas, guys. Holy shit. What is cuter than a 5-year-old swinging from a banister by a sock monkey, huh? Holy shit, was that too far? Okay. We found the line. We'll totally change directions. I'm cool with it. I did make a promise. I absolutely will do that. Comedy allows me to travel a bit. You know, I get to travel all over the country. I recently was in Cleveland, Ohio.
Holy shit!
You don't want me to talk at all about Cleveland, Ohio? It is triggering for me too, man. But only one person said holy shit, so I'm gonna keep on with this joke. Is that cool? Will it bother you too much if I talk about Cleveland? You'll survive? Okay. Are you from there? No. Okay, good.
We don't need to be.
You don't? Yeah, exactly. We're gonna find out why in a second. When I was in Cleveland, Ohio, the only thing my friends and I wanted to do was go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, right? So we piled into a car at 5:30 in the afternoon on a Saturday and drove down to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and it was closed. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Cleveland, Ohio closes at 5 p.m. on Saturday, which is the least rock and roll thing I've ever heard in my entire life. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame should not even open until midnight, right? The only way in is to smash your way through a plate glass window with a brick. The entry fee is a key bump of cocaine. They throw you out if you blow 0.16 on a breathalyzer test, and it closes at 6:66 in the morning, which I know isn't in real time, but fuck you. This is rock and roll. Make our own goddamn rules. The Cleveland Fine Art Museum closes at 9 p.m. on Saturday. Once again, the Cleveland Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Cleveland, Ohio, closes at 5 p.m. on Saturday, which would make Cleveland the least rock and roll place in the goddamn world, except at one point, one of their rivers caught on fire, and that's pretty metal, so pretty good. I don't know how many of you have the privilege of hanging out with a lot of bros in your life, but if you're a man and you do, you will inevitably get asked the following question: would you suck a dude's dick for $1 million? And that is a dumb fucking question, because nobody ever asks the opposite question. Nobody's ever like, hey, would you eat a lady's pussy for $1 million? I don't have that kind of money, but maybe I could take out a loan? I don't know. No, Dan, they pay you. What? Holy shit. Man, I would eat 1 million pussies for $1 a piece. I know it'd take me some time, but I'm willing to clear my schedule, guys. You guys have been great, thanks.
Check him out tomorrow night, Kickstand. All right. Are you guys ready to hear who won the competition tonight? Yeah, all right. When I said earlier it was a really, really good show, I meant it, and you guys must have thought so too, because the winner only won by 2 points. No landslides tonight, ladies and gentlemen. All right. The winner of Friday Night Fights. They're going on band practice! Congratulations, band practice. I actually don't know off the top of my head. Do we have one in 2 weeks with the new year and everything?
Yeah, January.
Yeah, come back whenever it is. Check it out. It's on Facebook, online. Come back for the next Friday Night Fight, where we'll see you guys go on for your 6th. Oh my gosh.